أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless all of you for coming over here and joining us in our little humble event and program. And we will have a khatam here shortly. I'll share the agenda with you. We have done the iftar, alhamdulillah, dinner, isha, pretty much we're on track right now. Presentation was supposed to start at 9:45. We're just a tad bit late. Inshallah, we'll try to catch up. And then there will be a program by Sheikh Ahmed. Then we will have Taraweeh by 10:45ish, inshallah. And then we will have a short witr, the dua of the Khatam Quran. The Khatam will be in the Taraweeh. Then the dua of the Khatam Quran will be after the witr. Okay, in the witr we will just do a short version, and the dua of the Khatam is going to be led by Hafiz Qadi. So we're not going to keep you here super late. That is not our goal. Inshallah, we want you guys to relax and have a good 27th night of the 27th. This is a beautiful night. We will inshallah talk more about that in coming shortly. So what we wanted to do is reintroduce ourselves to you and to our mission. What is Masjid al-Husna all about? So our mission is, we want to be a vibrant Islamic center in the state of Georgia. What do I mean by a vibrant Islamic center? Not just a musalla where you come pray 5 times a day, but a Islamic center where people come for spiritual nurturement in addition to the worship, tazkiyah, education, community building, bonding. Kids can come here and relax. Kids can come here. Children can come here. The next generation can come here and learn to combat the negativities that's around them. So our mission is not just to be a place of literal masjid where you just do sajda. No, not at all. This is supposed to emulate what the Masjid al-Nabawi sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to be. That is what we're trying to emulate, where there's events going on inside the masjid. There's Muslims, there's non-Muslims, there's shows happening, there is poetry sessions going on, there's education going on, there's halaqat going on, everything. It was a community center. Masjid al-Nabawi was a community center. That is what we want to revive here in Masjid al-Husna, inshallah ta'ala, with your help. That is what we mean by that. So, sanctuary of spiritual growth. This is part of our mission. If you're not spiritually growing, if we're not helping you grow here spiritually, we're not doing our job. The adults, the older gentlemen and the ladies and the sisters and the brothers that are here, you guys are our secondary audience. Our primary audience and our primary target is really the next generation, the Gen Zs, the unmasked. Inshallah, we will talk more about it. There's 20-something, 30-somethings. They don't come to the masjid. We want to engage them and want them to, there's a term out there. It's called, they're the unmasked. They don't go to any masjid because they don't think that the scholars, the ulama, and the settings, they are able to connect with the masjid. If you see, just look around, you will see late teens here, and then you'll see the older people, about 40 plus. And there's a huge divide in the middle. That my mission, our mission, everybody's mission in the Shura is to close. Inshallah. We will create engagement to actually close that gap and bring the unmasked and make them masked, inshallah ta'ala. Educational hub for the groups. This is not just a masjid. It's an education center, a safe haven where you learn one of the primary purposes in the usul al-fiqh is the protection of deen. That is exactly what we want to do in whatever way possible, whether it's through education, enrichment, having our children learn how to combat the negativities out there. That is exactly what we want them to do, and for them to come over here. Because if we don't make our masjids accessible, if we don't make the halal accessible, then the haram is accessible everywhere else outside. Everywhere. It's very easy. It's very easy to find haram. Very hard to find halal. We want our children and the next generation, make it easy for them to find the halal in Masjid al-Husna, inshallah ta'ala, with your help. Okay? And last but not least, sectarian divides. There's a lot of sectarian divides here, even in our local community here of Atlanta, unfortunately. Through education, enrichment, and spiritual development, we want to shed all sectarian divides. No Hanafi, Shafi'i, Hanbali arguments, nothing. Everyone is welcome here. Every skin color is welcome here. Every language is welcome here. Every major mainstream Sunni sect is welcome over here. Everyone is welcome, and I want to help you with the little power that I have, with the little knowledge that I have, to break those divides and bridge the gaps. That is what we're all about, inshallah ta'ala. Okay? Okay, so our pillars, as I've kind of briefly discussed, I know I'm taking a little bit of time. We're here to serve you. We're not here to boss you around. We're here to serve you. We are literally at your service. We want to make sure you are provided the best care, whether spiritually, educationally, from a community center-wise, from a community development point of view, and whatever is the needs of the community that you guys identify is the need of the hour. We want to be here to serve that need. So we are here as our servant leaders. All we're trying to do is lead the way, create the structure, but we're here serving you and nurture you and educate you and unite everyone, and to make sure that you are all protected not just physically, but spiritually you're protected. And one of the primary principles in our deen, which is often neglected in a lot of places, is giving back to the community. Giving back, sadaqah, giving back to our local community. We want to be known in Beaufort as a religious organization that gives to everyone. That is sunnah, that is deen, that is what we want to revive. And then, last but not least, and first and foremost, we're here, and if we're not able to transform you, then we're not doing our job. Transform you from your current state to a better state. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, the nation that doesn't change itself, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not going to help them change. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will not change them. Transformation, spiritual transformation, is the core of our deen. And if we're not able to give you that, if you're like the lake and the water that's not flowing, and you're just that stagnant water, then we're not doing our job. Then let us know, and then we want to make sure that we do a better job, inshallah. So that is what we're all about. What is our progress like? So we've been open for 5 months, as I say right here. Literally, we've been open for 5 months. And we have on average, alhamdulillah rabbil alameen, for our daily salah, which pretty much, even though this is a musalla, we don't have a full-time imam. We have Fajr, Dhuhr, Asr, Maghrib, Isha, salawat going on at an average 15 people. Depending on the salah and Isha time, we have sometimes 20 people, 30 people. Especially in the weekends, we have larger numbers. We are here not just, remember, we're not here just to do sajda. We are here to educate. So pretty much in every salah, and especially in Isha and Maghrib, we do, and Fajr, we do khatiras. We do education. We talk about hadith, or we talk about this or that. We have a library going on. There are critical books, primary books over here that you can take advantage of and learn from and read. If you go to our website, you will find the information about each and every single book you see on that shelf, and its purpose and what you can benefit out of it. So dole out slowly. What I wanted to do personally was make sure that the basic information is at your fingertips. You know the names of the scholars, and the basic information you can read on your own. Obviously, we still need ulama. Obviously, we all need ulama. Don't think you can just read those books and you can learn everything, but at least you need to be familiar with who they are and their works, and then that's the objective. Then we have the Jummah Salah. We have approximately 120 people average, and tonight, basically, we had like a big night. We had almost 200 plus people for Jummah today, not tonight. Eid Salah, we are expecting about 250 to 300 people, inshallah. We will talk about Eid Salah. Taraweeh, we have about 60 people average coming in, and on the weekends it's much larger. Then I'll talk about one of the things that I personally am really proud about is our Sunday school and the curriculum we have. We call our Sunday school the Tarbiyah Sunday School. We already have 60 students. In 5 months, we have 60 students, alhamdulillah, in our Tarbiyah Sunday School. I'll talk about that in a second separately. Then we have a Friday night, family night. We call it Tazkiyah night, where we talk about spiritual growth and development and nurturement. And then we also are offering free Arabic classes every Sunday night. You come and you can learn Arabic for free. It's open to all ages. And in our class, there's about 30 plus students, including the little young ones, 5-year-old, 6-year-old, 7-year-old. They're learning Arabic along with the 60-year-old, 70-year-old, 80-year-old people. They're literally all age groups are here, and we're learning Arabic together. It's a lot of fun. You have to come to experience it, okay, inshallah. And we have, it's available on Zoom too, and we have worldwide viewership, alhamdulillah, for people from India, Indonesia. People are watching, and those who can't join live, they watch on the recordings on YouTube from all over the globe. One of our most popular playlists on our YouTube channel is our Arabic lessons, alhamdulillah rabbil alameen. So we are on the map, alhamdulillah. Even though we might not, if people in Atlanta don't know very much, people in the globe know us, alhamdulillah. Then we have snack and foods and coffee and beverages. And like I said, we have also Al-Husna Foundation that we have started. It's part of our core, which is our charitable givings. And we have been able to give out the sadaqat and the zakat that you're paying as zakat al-fitr, and making sure they're being contributed in the right places. We've also had partnership with funeral services. So we've been able to engage the community within these 5 months. We've utilized the non-sectarian approach. Hopefully you guys are witnesses to the fact that how non-sectarian we are. Alhamdulillah, everybody's welcome. Everything is welcome. We educate. We talk about why is and why not. Why is this person doing it this way? Why is this person doing it that way? Alhamdulillah, it's all acceptable. Major Sunni fiqh methodologies. And our most famous Husna hugs. We like to hug people and welcome people. And if you're not welcomed by us, because we're not here to boss you around. We're here to serve you. And when you serve, you receive warm welcomes. If you're not receive warm welcomes, right, then your next snack is free on us, inshallah. Okay? Okay. So we have various programs. We've talked about most of these, like the Tazkiyah Friday classes. We had an Isra and Mi'raj story event with a lot of you came, alhamdulillah. We have the Isha Khatiras, and it's grown beyond Isha Khatiras. We have Maghrib Khatiras and Fajr Khatiras, alhamdulillah. We're doing Jum'ah, beginning Arabic classes. I'll come back to the Tarbiyah school. We did a series of the dua through the Quran where we had just by summary highlighting the du'as in each of the ajza every single day. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Our last session was yesterday. We had a full month, over a month long Ramadan sessions. We have about 4 to 5 hour worth of Ramadan material that we did, fiqh of Ramadan and the virtues of Ramadan and the fiqh of Taraweeh. And then our Taraweeh led by our beautiful Hafiz Qazi and Hafiz Arib. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Sunday school. So why is Sunday school special? It's special because it's not an ordinary Sunday school. Pretty much every single Sunday school in the United States follows the typical curriculum, which is the weekend Islamic studies curriculum or I Love Islam curriculum or those, etc. They are very watered down curriculums. So what we've done here, and I don't know of any other masjid in the United States that has done this, is a special curriculum that it's from an Arab country, a high standard curriculum of Islamic studies that we're using. With that, the books are in Arabic. They're accessible to you. Go to our website, you can view the books. They're all there, all of the materials. And we are translating, and our teachers are then teaching from those books. High standard Islamic studies curriculum from an Arab country. Why was that important? Because we wanted our children to walk out of this masjid from a Sunday school where they know not just I know how to do Pehla Kalma Tayyib Bane Pak. No, that's step 0. Okay, we want our children to be able to recite the verses of the Quran. We want our children to memorize ahadith. We want our children to know how important character is in our deen. Akhlaq. What are the areas of akhlaq? We want our children to know the seerah inside and out. We want our children to be super familiar with the contents of the Quran. We want our children to know the basic fiqh that a lot of children, they don't know. Even grown-ups, they don't know how to pray or what to do. Everybody's confused when they come to the masjid. It's like Muslimin. That is the objective of our Tarbiyah school. Inshallah ta'ala, with your dua and support and the hard work of the teachers, inshallah, we'll be able to make that successful. And Eid Salah announcement, very important. So Eid Salah is not going to be here. Eid Salah is not going to be in this masjid. Please look at the address. We have a large warehouse with our thanks and gratitude and a lot of du'as to our beautiful brother, one of the brothers who is generously letting us use his very large, extremely large warehouse. We will have awesome audio. That warehouse will have ample parking. If the address is right here, please come and join us over there. Inshallah, the Eid is expected to be most likely on Wednesday, next Wednesday, inshallah ta'ala. We are available on social media. Right now we are live on Instagram. We are live on Instagram all the time. So Husna at home, right? We want to be there. Not so you don't have to be physically here. You can be at home and join us and participate. All our recordings pretty much get shared on YouTube, on Facebook, on WhatsApp. We have a news channel, but we also, the same news is posted on Twitter as well, which is called x.com now. So don't feel like you've missed on the news. Just go to our Twitter feed and you'll be able to see all of the previous news information. And of course, masjidalhusna.com is the name of our website. Please go to our website. There's a lot of information over there. And if we can improve it, please let us know. We're all ears. We're here to not boss you around. We're here to serve you. That is what we want to do, inshallah. What are our goals? As you can see, our hearts are big, but the place is a little bit small. So one of the things is we want to increase the comfort, first and foremost for the sisters. We want to increase the comfort for the sisters and the comfort for the children to be children, and not have the children be create a fitness situation with the adults. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us. So we need your help. We need to expand our capacity, our physical capacity, our logistical capacity. We want to be able to do that so that you can park with freedom. You don't have to worry about crossing the road. You don't have to worry about your children running on the road. There's enough cooling, heating, and air. We don't have to worry about, is the window open, is the window closed, is the air escaping, or what? All kinds of science or invalid science being applied. No, we don't want you to have to worry about it. We want to create a place of comfort, and we need live streaming equipment. We're doing a hack job right now. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help us. Inshallah, we want to invest in the real live streaming equipment so you can take advantage of everything that's going on over here, no matter where you are. Educate and engage. Again, one of our cores is to educate and engage the community. We want the unmasked to come to the masjid. We want to create an atmosphere for the unmasked to come to the masjid. We want a permanent imam that can attract musallin, more musallin. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, by the grace of Allah, this was not necessarily by design, but we are fortunate to be in a residential area. This masjid is a residential area. Each and every one of you probably lives 5 to 10 minutes away from here. We all can become regular musallin. Where, going to other masajid, it takes 20 minutes, 30 minutes. It's very difficult to become a regular musalli. So that's what we want to offer over here. We want resident scholarship, much better than what I can provide, that can actually come and address your fiqh questions and your counseling, and have a lot of engagement and more in-depth educational sessions, inshallah. We want to start a tajweed and hifz program, which we're not able to do right now. Adult Islamic studies, children Islamic studies, regular monthly and weekly programs, and many outdoor activities where we want to be able to take our children and our the teens and late teens and even the 20-something, 30-somethings outdoors and have events out there, educational, spiritual development events, inshallah. And we want to increase the quality of our khatibs much better than me and others. We want to have professional qaris during Taraweeh that people want to come from faraway places to listen to, i'tikaf accommodations, so on and so forth. So we need your help. Also, now, I know you probably all can't see this right now, but if you could look at your phone, you can zoom in onto the Zoom session. Husna 22. What is Husna 22? Husna 22 is the 22nd century future vision of what we want to be. If you want to donate, look for Husna 22, and that's where you want to donate if you want to help us reach this objective for you and your children. It's really for your children and for your grandchildren. We are not just thinking about you. We are thinking about your children. We are thinking about your grandchildren, their children, and their children. That will take us to the 22nd century. We want to be a pride of Georgia Masjid. Very large community center that is designed for generation next. Contemporary design, a design that will last a long time. 50 years, 100 years, 150 years, 200 years. We want that structure to be around. That is what we want to build. That is owned. It's spacious. It has a traditional ambiance as well as a contemporary educational facilities. It has event halls. It has cafes inside. It has lounges. It has community flexible spaces. Hub, the hub, Atlanta hub that started, rentable places where people could come and rent and park, and you don't need to pay expensive event halls. For example, the Gas South Arena. No, you come to our Masjid al-Husna Community Center, and that's what you rent, and that's where you host these large events, meeting spaces, and social venue. These are the kinds of. This is the vision of Husna 22 that we want your help to be able to realize, inshallah ta'ala. I hope you are as excited about this vision after the poor job that I did selling this vision in these last 30 seconds or whatever. But I hope you are as excited as I am to realize this vision, inshallah. And our needs, we are 100% transparent. Every single cent that has been spent or donated or used in this masjid, literally we can give you line by line item. We post our finances transparently, 100% transparently out there. This is our forecast. We're looking at about 270K of expenses which will support our expansion needs and some of the other enhancements that we want to do that we spoke about earlier. Now, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, let your affairs be mutual consultation amongst you. This is another core of our deen, which is often forgotten by many masajid leadership. None of us is a president. The only reason I'm here is because I can create a better PowerPoint. That's the only reason I'm here. Okay, so I'm not here to shine. It's not about me. It's about you. I'm here to serve you again. Right? That's the purpose. So none of our board members have any titles. None of our board members have a say over the other. We have our bylaws are clear. We will have elections as well in the future. We are not here to live and die as board members forever. We call ourselves the Shura. We consult each other, which is the Sunnah, which is the Quran. Majority wins, and we go with the majority. We don't have any titles. We're not here about ourselves. You must have noticed this, right? You don't see the other board members. You're probably wondering, who are the other board members? Who are the other Shura members? You don't know. You only see me right now. But there are. And alhamdulillah rabbil alameen, it's a beautiful structure that we want to continue to revive. We will have elections, and then we will have, inshallah, new board members later on, inshallah. So this is the kind of support we need. But before we dive into our program, and I'm almost ending here, I want to introduce to you Sheikh Ahmed Salim. Ahmed Salim, if you could just stand up maybe, to show your face later. Okay. So Sheikh Ahmed Salim is an expert in tafsir and seerah, possesses advanced proficiency in Arabic language. Alhamdulillah, he's way better than me. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, for us to be honored by his presence over here. He's traveled internationally. He's a resident scholar here in Atlanta, and we want him to be a regular resident scholar here in Al-Husna as well. And he is all about aligned with our Shura, with the forward-thinking vision of what masjid and a community center, the emulation of Masjid al-Nabawi sallallahu alaihi wasallam is meant to be. That alignment exists with Sheikh Ahmed Salim, and this is why he's here with us. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Now, for you, we have, obviously we're going to run a donations program. Maybe we can introduce this a little bit later, right? We can just leave it up and you can talk about it, right? Inshallah. I just wanted to remind all of us that please do not forget the people in Gaza, in Palestine right now. You know, we're here breaking our fast in comfort and having water to drink that's clean. We have a place to go to sleep tonight on a warm bed. We have a lot of blessings that we take all for granted. So I'm sure the Hufaz will do a detailed dua, but I just wanted to do like a 10-second dua really quickly, and inshallah we will repeat that later. اللهم بحق هذه الليلة العظيمة وتلك الأيام المباركة وهذا الشهر الفضيل. Oh Allah, by the virtue of this great night, these blessed days, and this noble month, احفظ أهل غزة. Oh Allah, protect the people of Gaza, وفلسطين, and Palestine. بعينك التي لا تنام وعزك الذي لا يضام وأرنا عجائب قدرتك في نصرهم. Oh Allah, through your eye that never sleeps and with your invincible power and might that never fails, show us the wonders of your power in their victory, in the victory of the people of Gaza and Palestine. Allahumma ameen ya arhamar rahimin. Barakallahu fikum.